Hello everybody, this is Chromisker018, and this is going to be my thoughts on Fairy Tail episode 136. Oh dear lord. This episode, why would the creators put characters like the Butt Jiggle Gang in it? I don't get it. I can understand if it's comic relief, but there's only so much you can do for comic relief before getting into the fart jokes, the poop jokes, stuff like that. And these guys are the embodiment of fart jokes. Oh dear lord, I felt so bad for Urza, Carla even, because she was apparently having nightmares about Wendy wearing that freaking unitard. And actually when it got destroyed, I thought Urza had destroyed it. But no, it was actually Carla. And it turns out the Flaming Shark thought the same thing when he was doing the reaction for that episode. So yeah, we both got fooled. But yeah, and that's when she mentioned it, and she kind of had a bit of a breakdown thinking about it again. No, actually she fainted, is what happened. Anyway, yeah, Urza is not having this. She essentially tells him that the backstory behind the Butt Jiggle Gang is kind of pointless, because apparently they got something on their shirt and they colored it black to cover the stain, and it just don't make no sense at all. And I kind of agree. Anyway, while Urza is dealing with the Butt Jiggle Gang, Wendy tells Kana and Carla to go find the clock piece while they get them distracted. And apparently someone's been snitching about this whole thing. I don't know who it is, but someone's been snitching about the whole treasure and that Fairy Tail's after it. That's why the Butt Jiggle Gang is after it, because they heard about it. Anyway, while that's going on, Wendy tries to convince the Butt Jiggle Gang that, you need to join a legit guild and not be true scoundrels. That's what the title actually was, True Scoundrels. And it doesn't really work. And actually kind of would have worked, but they wanted her, essentially, if they're going to walk them out in their shoes, they need to walk them out, and then Urza and them need to walk them out in their shoes, which means they have to wear the unitard. And you would think that Urza would not entertain such an idea. Wrong! She entertains the idea, and she actually puts on the unitard. And puts a flower in her hair from when they had that successful picnic. And Urza essentially tells them that if you're a true scoundrel, it tells the leader, if you're true scoundrels, you need to essentially practice what you preach. If you're gonna get your minions to do push-ups, you need to be the one doing push-ups as well. And I can understand her saying that. And she tells him to do 100 push-ups. Hang on, stupid hair. She tells them to do the push-ups, and he starts off strong, and sadly, I think he only got to 38, because his minions said you only got 60 to go, so I assume he had gotten close to 40, so he didn't even get halfway through them, which that's actually impressive compared to what I can do. I can barely do a couple push-ups, but then again, I'm not good at those. Anyway, while all this is going on, Kana and Carla are looking for the clock piece, and they actually managed to find it, surprisingly enough. And when they let Wendy and Urza know about this, the Butt Jiggle Gang let loose, a gigantic stink that goes through the whole freaking library, which is quite impressive considering how big the building is. Because even Kana and Carla can smell it. And the bad thing is that they decide to hit Urza with a point blank, right in your face, literally, of the smell, and it knocks her out. And obviously destroys the flower, because that putrid stench will kill anything like that. And the Butt Jiggle Gang knocks the two of them out as well. Or knocks Kana and Carla out as well, because they're waiting for Urza and Wendy. And they start running out the clock piece, which is surprising because that thing looks huge, essentially. The thing is huge and it looks heavy, is what I'm saying. But before they can get very far, Urza pops up and she is pissed off. I mean, she looks like she's ready to kill them. Because they essentially killed the flower from her memory from that picnic they tried to do. And she essentially sends them flying right out of the freaking library, and she packs the clock piece with the rest of her baggage, which I still don't get why she needs all that stuff. The only thing I can think of is the fact that it could possibly carry all her armor, which makes the only thing it makes sense, really. Though with the requipping, it's like, I thought that Happy said that requipping means you take it from a different dimension where you have it all stored, which would make all the luggage a moot point if that was the case. I don't know. If somebody could explain that to me as to what is in all the freaking bags, that would be great. Because I know she's also known for requipping into actual clothes. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the last bit of the episode was Natsu fighting Dan, and him actually getting a hit in on Dan because he knocked a pillow over, which Dan blocked it with the shield, which means that he couldn't exactly block Natsu with it. So Natsu got a hit on him, and Dan ends up sending him, well, tumbling down a flight of stairs and right into the chapel where Happy and the others are currently at. I can't remember. Hang on. I can't remember if that scene I'm thinking of happened in this episode or if it was the next episode, because I think it's the next episode. Because they just landed in the freaking chapel, so there's no way that they could get... Hang on. Hello, everybody? Okay, I paused. Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. Oh, and actually Urza likes the unitard because apparently it's easy to move around in. And Natsu ends up knocking Dan out because I think Romeo got him distracted or something. And actually Natsu got turned small. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember where this ended up happening. Oh, yes, this scene actually did happen in this episode. I'm sorry. Yeah, Natsu got turned small. This is how it happened during the episode. Like, it cut to the Budgigal gang with all that, and then it would cut to Natsu and them. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. Anyway, Natsu got shrunk again by Dan. Because he essentially punched him, and the punch hit the spear, the end of the spear, so he got shrunk. And Happy carried Natsu while Lucy tried to get Dan's attention by seducing him, dressed in a very skimpy outfit. I think essentially like a bikini with a veil on. And getting him to chase her. And Natsu landed on him, not only got big again, but actually managed to knock the guy out. Actually, wait a minute. Ah, dang it. If I missed anything, I apologize. But if I do, just let me know, because I don't remember if Virgo popped up in this episode or not. I'm trying to remember. It's been so freaking long since I recorded for this episode. And I can't think I could watch it again because I'm kind of recording at the moment. Anyway, like I said, if I miss anything, just let me know in the comment section. And I will see everybody next time.